Hi guys, I'm Glenise Hughes, living in the magic of possibilities, radio show host and this weekly TV show host, which in the last couple weeks actually hasn't been weekly. I'm not sure if you've noticed. So I'm doing a few at the same time here in Central Park, New York. How the heck did I get so lucky? I am in New York for a TV interview, and then hubby and I stayed a few extra days to really be here. We have never traveled to New York before, and I have been loving it. I am from a very small town, very small town. Grew up in Turtleford, Saskatchewan, Canada. Population 505, although I might have to dispute that because that was the sign when I was growing up, like it said, welcome to Turtleford, population 505, and then I moved away like when I was 17, and the sign still says 505. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's probably very close to true. So coming to a city like this, where there's 500 people on a street corner, it's been really cool, really cool. So this week's show was all about how to change anything with ease. And this is a new specialty class that I've got going on around the world. I'm so excited. Just did it in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, and it was phenomenal. I've even created a manual for it. We've got it coming up in Munich, Germany, June 4th and 5th. Or 3rd and 4th. It's a Saturday, Sunday, and then also in Copenhagen, Denmark, later in the month. I think 17th, 18th is also a weekend. So, and likely other places. Depending on when you listen to this, you may want to just check my webpage and see where I'll be. And in case you didn't watch the other video, I apologize for the noise. I forgot my microphone, so you get all of the sounds of Central Park along with trying to listen to me. So I am sorry. So I'll be quick with this one because it was something that I had the awareness of on the airplane over, actually. There's times when, if I can't be online, I will play, it's called Bejeweled. I don't know if you've ever played it, but you just move little things in rows of threes, like their colors, and you just have to match up the colors. Anyway, it's just one of the phone games that, I think actually the only phone game I really play, although sometimes I play Yahtzee on it too. So those are about the two. Anyway, so Bejeweled, you just move these and you have to kind of be paying attention to where they'll match up. And what I found out on the plane ride over, now I should know this, being an Access Consciousness certified facilitator, using these tools for 5 years, changing everything in my life, it was so evident to me as I'm playing this game, just, while on takeoff and landing, because you can't do anything else, I would get to a point where I couldn't see any matches. And so the other option you can do is you can hit hint, but who wants to do that? So what I would do is say, show me where it is. Like, what else is possible here? Show me the next match. I would ask a question, and guess what? I know, right? You're gonna guess, right? Seriously, every time I would do that, I would, in the moment I asked, I would see the possibility. Now, this might sound crazy in that example, or kind of like, okay, whatever, Glenise, but look at that from the bigger picture. If you've got something in your life that isn't working and you would like to change it, ask a question. And I know I've been talking about that for years, and I've heard Gary and Dane, the founders of Access Consciousness, talk about it for years, but it really showed me how by asking a question, that's when I would see the possibility that I couldn't see before I asked it. Right? Do you get my excitement with that now? It's like, literally, if you don't see any possibilities for changing anything, ask a question. Like, ask a question. And the possibilities are there. It's just often when we're not asking, well, probably all the time, if we're not in question, we're actually in conclusion. And conclusion puts the blinders on, and I don't know, you probably can't see from here, but there's horses going by. They have to wear those blinders. I don't know if they have to be honest, but they are always wearing blinders in cities and stuff so that they stay focused on what they're doing. I think that's why, I don't really know. But that's what our conclusions do, is they make us look like this, so we can only see what's in front of us, which is no possibility. So the minute you ask a question, the blinders come off. And in the game, I could see the possibilities like that. The minute I asked, it was like that. And then when I wasn't, and I was in conclusion of, oh, there aren't any more matches. And of course there are, but oh no, there aren't any more matches. Boom. Blinders. So questions, so simple, guys. How does it get any better than this? Universe, show me what else is possible here I've never even considered. One of my favorites, okay, that was a big truck going by. One of my favorites, what would it take for this to be more fun, phenomenal, and rewarding than I never imagined possible? And I use that one especially, and I actually put this, if you're not part of my Awesomepreneur group on Facebook, come on over. It's awesome, it's free. But I posted this the day of the interview because everything about coming to New York, staying at a luxury suite, going on TV, I mean, doing all of this was so beyond that I knew it would be very easy for me to go into, well, this is as good as it gets, or this is already so much, I can't ask for more. And so I love that question. What would it take for this to be more fun, phenomenal, and rewarding than I never imagined possible? When I'm kind of in that space of like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's like, and it can get better, like it can. And of course you can also use, how does it get any better than this? But I really like, what would it take for this to be more fun, phenomenal, rewarding than I never imagined possible? And I'll tell you, Wednesday, which was the TV interview day, was more fun, more phenomenal, and more rewarding than I've never even imagined possible. And it's some simple questions, you guys. Literally, use it when you're playing games on your phone, but also use it in your life. You'd like to change anything with ease, start asking questions. And if you're really serious, like you're really ready to change your life, come to one of the classes around the world. Oh, and it's also coming to Edmonton. We just booked it. I think September 16th and 17th too. So come to one of those classes, guys. Let's get this going. Let's rock it. Let's change this planet by choosing greater for ourselves, by choosing to be the inspiration that we truly be. All right, thank you, and thanks for putting up with the noise. And I'm just going to step aside so you can see the pretty trees. Oh, there. Can you see it? I'm like looking for that pink tree that I ended up standing in front of the whole time, but it's just so gorgeous in here, guys. If you ever get a chance and it speaks to you, I really encourage you to come check out Central Park. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Bye.